Welcome to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
A simple warning. We know many of you are planning a wedding right now. We may be tempted to drop an F-bomb or other descriptive words. Keep this in mind if you have small children in the room or are on a Zoom call. You've been warned.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Let's be honest, planning a wedding is tricky. And at Be Engaged and Inspired, we'll share our knowledge to help you navigate these tricky waters and leaving you feeling inspired.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast is sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. And now your hosts, Kia and DJ Sam.
Welcome to another episode of the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding Podcast. We are on Outside Broadcast, and we are at the Inn at Mount Pleasant with my co-host, Kia.
We're here at the Inn at Mount Pleasant, as you said.
Yes.
And this is an EngagedCT venue. We do a bunch of weddings here. I'm here all the time. You're here randomly.
Occasionally. And this is the Rustic Wedding Expo, and Bridal Shows by Kelly is your co-sponsor of this thing today.
Absolutely. But you're still going to have to, still do a little work, even though we're at a show.
Oh, geez, I thought I could get out of that.
Can you share like a nice little Wedding Tip Wednesday with us?
Yes, Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Be Engaged and Inspired Facebook group page. Go there every week and you will get a free Wedding Tip Wednesday.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is brought to you by Emerge Cosmetics. Are you ready to emerge? A new line of luxurious lipsticks and lip glosses created with the intention of empowerment and coming into who you truly are. Strong, beautiful, and confident. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount. That's coupon code EBI10 for 10% discount at shopemergecosmetics.com. Emerge as the true you.
You're listening to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
Today's Wedding Tip Wednesday is, since we're at a bridal show, we're going to do a bridal show tip. It is print up labels and bring along some labels. When you go to each booth, when they ask you for your address, phone number, email address, have that label available and stick it onto the piece of paper that they're going to ask you to sign up for. It makes life so much easier than having to write everything at every single booth.
I also have brides sometimes make like a one that's on their phone so the vendor can just take a picture of it if they wanted to. That works as well.
You see, technology has moved past my wedding tip.
I know. It absolutely has. I've seen people make stamps.
What do you mean stamps?
Like a stamp, so they just stamp it down.
Oh, I like that idea.
The other thing is you should always have a, basically I would say like a wedding email. Whatever your date is, whatever it is, make a different one because you will get a lot of information and it's a great way to sort of keep all of that information and not have it lost in your work email.
Right, and you don't want your email box jammed up with all wedding stuff.
No.
So have
Especially
a separate
if you're
one.
at work.
Especially if you're at work, yeah. So that's a great tip. So thank you for that extra Wedding Tip Wednesday there, Kia.
We went for it.
Don't forget to use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount on their lip gloss and lipsticks. The discount coupon again is EBI10 for 10% discount at shopemergecosmetics.com. Emerge as the true you.
Dollar Tree is the nation's #1 destination for value shopping. All of their stores are well lit and crammed with all kinds of hidden treasures. Dollar Tree offers a plethora of merchandise that includes many national and regionally trusted brands. It doesn't matter if you're looking for housewares, dinnerware, candy, snacks, stationery, or holiday needs. You're going to find it at Dollar Tree. You can shop at your hometown store or shop online for exclusive offers, manufacturer closeouts, watch videos, and join their Value Seekers Club. On top of all that, you can have your order shipped for free directly to your local store. To visit DollarTree.com, click on the link in the show notes to let them know we sent you. Doing so helps keep our podcast going. Dollar Tree.
Help us out. Make a donation now to help support this podcast. Please go to our anchor.fm profile, click Support This Podcast at the top of the page, or use the link in the show notes of this episode, or go to the Atmosphere Productions business profile on Venmo. Thank you for making a donation and helping support this podcast.
Welcome to the Be Engaged and Inspired Podcast. We're on location, and we're at a bridal show today.
We are.
Yes.
We're at location of the Inn at Mount Pleasant, one of our EngagedCT venues, right here in Torrington in this beautiful rustic barn.
And we're going to speak to some of the vendors.
Yep.
Our very first one. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name's Aaron with Karam Studios, and we're based out of Boston, but we travel pretty much anywhere. I'm one of Kelly's photographers that I do all of her shows throughout New England.
Sure.
And our social media handle is at KATARAMSTUDIOS. That's at Cataram Studios. We're a husband and wife photo and video team.
That's good.
And you will work anywhere in New England.
We will drive anywhere in New England for no travel fees at all.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point,
important.
too.
That's very
No
important.
travel fees, completely on the house.
And the nice thing too is being a husband and wife team.
Yes.
You guys obviously can like talk to each other just by looking at each other and say, "Go take a photo of that," right?
Yeah, she tells me what to do and I do it. That's exactly how this works.
And is there any specialty that you do in your photography?
Like that you love.
People. We love moments.
Okay.
We love families. We love having family photos done, but we love the actual moment you're not going to see. Because when you see the video and you see the photos later and you go, what was he doing? That's what we want.
Now, you do video as well?
We do video also.
Oh, no kidding. So nice combination.
Yep, we do photo, we do video. We have a few talent under us that works with us.
Okay.
But most of the weddings are my wife and I together.
Okay.
Awesome.
So give us your contact information again.
So our Instagram is at Cataram Studios. Also on Facebook, pretty much any social media platform. You can also email us, Cataram@Cataram Studios. And my wife's name is Kat. I'm Adam, and that's where the name came from.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Now, obviously, that wasn't me playing.
So basically, you're gonna have to introduce yourself without the saxophone.
Okay, without the saxophone. So my name is Quinn Mitchell, and QuinnMitchell.com is my website. I create and change atmospheres with my music. So saxophone, soprano and alto saxophone is what I play, and do a lot of weddings, birthday parties, banquets, personal serenades even. How about that?
How about like proposals? I
Proposals.
feel
You-
like
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Tell me somebody who's going to propose. I will show up and I will play a romantic song for them.
that works for me.
How long you been doing this, Quinn?
Actually, I've been playing for over 30 years. Kind of lost count, but I spent over 30 years.
Wonderful.
Been playing weddings for just about that long, but just last year, I really decided, you know what? I'm going to really make this as a personal business.
Right.
So
There
I'm
you
really
go.
going to make this as a
And how do people find you when they want to not contact you?
When they go, if you go to my website, QuinnMitchell.com, I'm also on Facebook and also on Instagram.
Is Quinn
I
with
am
two N's or one?
Two N's and two L's. So
Okay.
Quinn Mitchell. And yeah, you can find me on my website as well, QuinnMitchell.com. I am just recently on the Knot and Wedding Wire website as well.
Good.
Super.
So you can find me there also.
All right. Thank you, Quinn.
Can you play us out?
And play us out.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Here's
Hit it.
something else.
I've always wanted to say this. Hit it.
Each week, the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast posts a new episode sharing wedding tips, knowledge, and speaking with wedding experts, all as a chance to help you navigate your way through planning your own wedding. Have a topic you want us to cover? Want to send us a message? Email us at engagedct@gmail.com, go to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast Facebook group page, or on anchor.fm and select message. Your message will be recorded and may be aired on a future episode.
Hey, Sam, when it comes to finding the right professional vendor, it can seem overwhelming to know where to start.
It can, Kia, unless you use easyeventplanning.com, because they'll find perfect vendors for your event within your budget and deliver them right to your inbox. You can search through over 28 categories of party and wedding services. Get the details you need to narrow down your choices quickly with their category-specific profiles. Chat with vendors via text, audio, or video from any device.
EasyEventPlanning.com will make planning your wedding or event easy, from their extensive vendor directory to their free tips on favors, decorations, themes, and more. Contact them today at EasyEventPlanning.com.
You're listening to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
Be Engaged and Inspired, the Wedding Podcast. We're here at the Rustic Wedding Expo at the Inn at Mount Pleasant, and we have one of the show producers. Hello, Kelly.
Hello.
Can you share with us how people can find out about your shows?
Easy. Right at my website. I'm www.bridalshowsbykelly, KELLY.com. But also, because I created the Rustic Wedding Expo, you can go to www.rusticweddingexpo.com or www.rusticbridalshow.com.
She's got them all.
Yeah, so how many of these shows do you do a year?
About 15 to 20. I don't only do bridal shows. I actually do a Christmas festival in Rhode Island.
Oh, okay.
And I just created a Lullaby Events Baby Expo as well. But the majority of my events are bridal shows. Okay. Majority are rustic, but I also do the Rhode Island Wedding Expo, the Connecticut Wedding Expo, and the Massachusetts Wedding Expo as well.
And she did our show at Meadowbrook Estates, which is definitely not rustic.
Right, and that was
like a ballroom.
We called that the Connecticut Wedding Expo.
Yes.
And do the brides sign up online?
They do. They go right to my website and register for free tickets.
Oh, free tickets, even better,
Free
right?
tickets.
And the nice thing about these shows is that it's like a boutique style. So you have time to talk to people. It's not just like a big, huge, free-for-all, everybody walks in, you don't know who you talk to, that type of event.
Yeah, we're not trying to be the convention center of the world.
Good.
This is for people who want to come plan their wedding. It's not just come get free stuff. It's come meet with these select group of wedding professionals. And I also limit the categories as well as stagger the attendance. So you're not going to have 20 photographers. You're going to have 3 to 5 photographers.
Ah, that's great.
So I keep the categories limited. So and I make sure we have a variety of everything.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that they're not all coming at like 12 o'clock. Like you do stagger them, which is nice because as a wedding vendor, sometimes it's like, the door's open. Like, what do I do?
And you're just lucky to hand somebody a piece of paper, whereas because it's staggered, you have a group that comes in at noon, another group at 12:30, and I stagger it like every 30 minutes. And
excellent.
Honestly, I started doing that a year ago due to COVID. My vendors liked it so much, they said, I hope you keep doing this, Kelly, because we like this.
Absolutely.
So it just it's really, I think you want to like the people who you're hiring for your wedding.
Of course.
And this is how you get to know them. You get to actually have a conversation with them.
That's brilliant.
Make a connection.
Give us your contact information again, because we want the brides all year long to go and sign up for a show.
Terrific. Super easy. www.bridalshows with an S by Kelly, KELLY.com. Bridalshowsbykelly.com.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Destination Weddings Unlimited is your destination wedding and honeymoon specialist worldwide. Call us at 844-666-6872. Online at destinationweddingsunlimited.com. Allow us to take the stress and time off your plate so you can have an amazing experience. We're able to walk you through the process and handle all the travel and coordination needs. Destination Weddings Unlimited, online at destinationweddingsunlimited.com.
Welcome back again to the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding podcast on location
at the Rustic Wedding Show that is hosted by Bridal Shows by Kelly, and we're here at the Inn at Mount Pleasant in Torrington, and we have a florist who just recently in the past year did a big, beautiful wedding here.
Oh, so you know this facility then?
I do. I'm familiar with the space, which makes it so much easier
to
work at a venue.
Yeah. And once again, once again,
firstly,
could you actually introduce yourself? Because I didn't do that.
Absolutely. So my name's Shannon. I am the owner and lead designer at 3 Roots Floral Design. We are based out of Fairfield County, Connecticut, but we do travel to all of Connecticut and the Hudson Valley.
Okay. And any type of flowers, right? It doesn't matter.
Arches, bouquets, arrangements. You need it with flowers, we're there for you.
And you'll design it as well.
Yes, so you work with us. We can help guide as much or as little as need be in the creative process.
And how do people find you online?
They can find us at our website, which is www.3rootseducation.com, or on our Instagram, which is at 3rootseducation.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, got all the information in.
Job.
Absolutely.
Not that I didn't know that already. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Emerge Cosmetics. Are you ready to emerge?
I love this lipstick. I'm super picky about how a lipstick feels. Most are either too dry feeling or feel like you've oiled your lips. This not only felt great, but lasted and looked great hours later. The color Angelina is perfection, a must-have in my collection.
This is Lauren Simpson from Emerge Cosmetics, a professional makeup artist with over a decade of experience in the beauty industry. That's the reaction we're getting from our new line of carefully curated lip products that wear well and feel comfortable. These are a must-have for your collection. All products are made in the USA, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and most are vegan. Shop EmergeCosmetics.com for lipsticks and lip glosses that not only feel great, but last for hours in an array of different colors. Free shipping on orders over $100. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast coupon code EBI10 at shopemergecosmetics.com for an instant 10% discount. That's coupon code EBI10 for 10% discount at shopemergecosmetics.com. Emerge as the true you.
Meadowbrook Estates and Mansion is located in Marlborough, Connecticut, perfectly situated between New York City and Boston. Our one-of-a-kind 10,500 square foot venue offers lodging for up to 30 guests and a stunning ballroom for intimate weddings. Looking to host a larger event? We have a gorgeous outside setting right next to our heated pool and small rambling brook. Contact us at Engaged Connecticut for more details.
You're listening to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
Welcome back to the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding Podcast. Once again, we are at
the Inn at Mount Pleasant in Torrington, Connecticut. This is a nice rustic barn setting, and it's an Engaged Connecticut property.
And it's a bridal show today, and we're making our way through the vendors. And our next vendors are
Orbit 360.
And introduce yourselves.
I'm Justice.
I'm Shania.
And they have a wild and very different photo booth. Okay, explain what your photo booth is. And remember, people can't see it, so you have to be very descriptive. Go ahead.
So it's a circular platform about 3 feet, or 33 inches in diameter, I'm sorry. And there's a little arm that attaches out, and it extends from the platform, and it spins around the platform, capturing a video.
So you can't hide. Every angle is captured.
Exactly.
Every side is captured as well, from top to bottom. Yep. Now, when we say photo booth, that isn't really correct because it's a video photo booth.
Video booth.
No, that's my fault because I said it at the very beginning. And the idea of it is to capture everything in how much? How long is the clip?
30 seconds.
Okay, so you get a 30-second clip, and I think you were telling me before, it goes directly to your iPad on site.
Yep, so you can it comes to our iPad, and from our iPad, we can either airdrop it to you, text it to you, email it to you, and then we can also send you all the videos in one email after the event is done.
And how do people find you online on social media?
At Orbit 360 Events. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, and our website is coming soon.
Woohoo!
Wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you.
Excellent.
I think, Sam, you and I are going to have to get into this.
Oh, I'm definitely going on that later on.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When your wedding entertainment has to have amazing music, be fun, organized, and professional, your choice has to be Atmosphere Productions. DJs, live musicians, custom lighting, and photo booths. As seen on the TLC TV series 4 Weddings, winner of the Wedding Wire Couples Choice Award and DJ Times DJ of the Month. Experience the difference. www.atmosphere-productions.com. That's www.atmosphere-productions.com.
Now back to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast, sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. With your hosts, Kia and DJ Sam.
Welcome back. We are at the Rustic Wedding Expo at the Inn at Mount Pleasant, sponsored by Engaged Connecticut and Bridal Shows by Kelly.
That's true. All of that information is true. We have a beautiful guest here.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Sarah?
So my name is Sarah. I'm a practicing metaphysicist, and I do tarot card readings, Nordic runes, and all kinds of fun metaphysical magical stuff at bridal showers, weddings, birthday parties, and bachelorette parties, all kinds of different events.
And what's the name of your company again?
The Third Ivy Metaphysics, and you can find us on Facebook and Discord.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And she's read my cards. She was frighteningly very accurate.
Now, were you very scared when you read her?
I wasn't scared. Had I understood what was coming, she did warn me.
So now, at a wedding, you would set up in some area that the guests would come over one at a time, and they could have their fortunes read?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really, I always like to say that when I do a tarot reading for somebody, they can take what resonates with them, they can leave behind what doesn't, because it's not for everybody, but I've never had somebody that wasn't impressed with what I do.
Of course.
I really enjoy, it's a lot of telling people things they already know, but sometimes they need more security in.
Okay.
And I just really enjoy helping people.
You're going to have one, Sam, before you leave.
You don't want to read mine, trust me. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the bridal show, and thank you for coming.
Of course, thank you.
So, Kia, who do we have next?
We have Rebecca White Photography.
Hi, Rebecca.
It's Will Height.
Oh, there's an L in there.
Oh my God! I couldn't read.
Easier if it was Rebecca White Photography.
I'm sure. So how are people going to find you? Since I didn't even say your name correctly.
You know what? I really appreciate that. They're going to find me at www. Rebecca Will Height, just like it sounds. WILHITE photography.com. And we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram.
You're everywhere.
We don't tweet, but we do all the rest of it.
We don't tweet either. Don't worry about it. Now, where are you located?
We're based in Hartford, but we serve all of the Eastern Seaboard. We've been to Virginia. We actually went to the Dominican Republic one time.
Oh, that's great.
And
I bet you wish you were there right now.
I kind of do. My shooting partner, Mary, who's normally with me and would be doing this talking, is there. But yeah, we are all over southern New England, and we do families. We do a lot of weddings, and we do high school seniors, which we love. And
okay,
so it's not just weddings. So you do families and things like that. So you're not necessarily just like, oh, I'm just a wedding photographer, because some people are just wedding photographers.
Yeah.
No, we do specialize in weddings, but we do everything. We do families, we do events. We'll do your kids' first eating of their birthday cake. We do it all.
Great,
awesome. And once again, how do people find you?
It's at www.RebeccaWillHeight.photography.
Perfect. Awesome. That was
Thank
pretty
you.
simple. Thank you so much.
Something big is coming to Connecticut. I'm talking gigantic.
This is huge. Yes, it's huge.
Ginormagantuous. It's guaranteed to rock the socks off every man, woman, and child. DJ Polly and company have the exclusivity on the upcoming event, and frankly, we just can't keep it in any longer. Sometime next week, America's favorite station, YouShook.com, will reveal this exciting breaking news to the world. Details on the biggest thing to ever hit Connecticut are coming next week, and it's only available on this station. Everyone attending will have a front row seat of shock and awe. YouShook.com, proving once again we know how to shake the world. YouShook.com.
Honey Fund, the world's #1 wedding registry. Honey Fund helps real couples realize their wedding and honeymoon dreams. Honey Fund's #1 online wedding gift registry makes it easy to give and receive the perfect wedding gift, one that reflects the couple's unique style and makes giving fun for the wedding guest. As the world's most popular crowdfunding site for weddings, honeymoons, and more, Honey Fund has helped hundreds of thousands of couples make their wedding dreams come true with an easy-to-use funding platform. Honey Fund, a gift card wedding registry that's as flexible as cash. Use the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast link in the show notes or visit atmosphere-productions.com. Select the podcast link and click on the Honey Fund banner. That's atmosphere-productions.com. Select the podcast link and click on the Honey Fund banner.
You're listening to the Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding Podcast.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
Welcome back to the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding podcast at
the Inn at Mount Pleasant, an Engaged Connecticut venue right here in Torrington, and we have a bridal show by Kelly's going on.
the Rustic Wedding Expo.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have another guest here who's a vendor. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Linda Rockhill. I am a travel advisor with Key Travel Concepts. I specialize in destination weddings and honeymoons. I also specialize in travel to Europe with groups, and also wellness vacations. Those are my specializations.
What is a wellness vacation? Never heard of that before.
It's a spa type of vacation, or if you've been working and you just needed to get away, I can show you how to get away and enjoy.
Yeah, I do need
vacation.
to get away from.
Yeah, I know. So if Kia wants to get away from me, she can hire you to do that.
She can hire me, and I'll tell her how far she can go and what she can do with
And
that.
is there any special locations for these, or are they all over the world?
All over the world. I specialize in Europe, so I do Europe, and especially the spa vacations in the Caribbean and Mexico.
Oh, perfect. And this is a great bachelorette weekend. Forget Vegas. Go to like a wellness vacation.
Yes.
Just regenerate. You just need to relax and then come back and start all over again.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Give us your contact information again.
Okay. You can contact me at www.keytravelconcepts.com or 203-592-1749.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
EngagedCT offers couples the opportunity to work with experienced wedding planners, one-of-a-kind wedding venues, along with design and wedding rentals. We plan real weddings for real couples. Located in West Hartford, serving all New England, look us up on Facebook and Instagram under EngagedCT and www.engagedct.com.
Next up, we have a couple ladies from Mary Kay. Kia is off, I don't know what she's doing, so I'm going to take care of you two ladies. Introduce introduce yourselves.
I'm Renee Fontaine Kennedy, and I'm here with my friend
Lori Bernash.
All right, and you are both from Mary Kay, right?
Yes, we're both independent beauty consultants.
Okay, now Mary Kay, let's just solve this right up front. It's not all about makeup, right? It's other stuff. So tell our listeners what else Mary Kay does.
Mary Kay helps with skincare. That is our big thing, is helping with people's skin. We have several different lines. Actually, we have 5 different lines,
Okay.
and we also have a men's line.
Yeah, I know. You just gave me some beard stuff that smells and feels just delicious. I feel like I'm bathing in the stuff.
That's it.
That's our beard oil.
Oh, beard oil. It's
And it
wonderful.
helps to moisturize your beard as well as your skin underneath the beard.
Wonderful. I would recommend this to all the grooms before their weddings. They should try this. It's absolutely
And
fabulous.
I can smell it coming from over here, and it smells delicious. By the way, everyone.
My wife is going to have trouble when we get home, right?
Yes, she will. So all you ladies need to get your special man out there some beard oil from Mary Kay.
All right. So give us your contact information. We'll start whichever one first.
Go ahead. So my contact information is LaurieBurnash
Okay.
at yahoo.com. And also my Mary Kay is marykay.com/Lori Bernash.
Okay.
And then mine is R Fontaine Kennedy. So it's RFONTAINEKENNEDY.
Wonderful. Thank you, ladies from Mary Kay. Hope you're having a great show.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Protect her home and family in a disaster. Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now, she'll be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Rustic Wedding Expo at the Inn at Mount Pleasant. DJ Sam here for the Be Engaged and Inspired the Wedding podcast with...
Like, would you be with somebody else? This
I
is
could be.
Kia from
I could
Engaged,
be.
Connecticut. This is one of our venues right here in Torrington.
Heidi could have thrown you in the back of my van and taken over.
He has a windowless van for anybody who's wondering. It's always scary when you have to, when he says, hey, can you just go open that door? Don't do it.
Go careful.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to a bridal show this year, let's give them some tips.
I have a whole bunch of them.
Well, I'll give one.
Okay.
Make sure you see every vendor possible that you would like to have at your wedding. Even if you have a photographer already booked, still go and speak to photographers because you might pick up a different idea or something different that you want to have at your wedding. Don't just walk around and just take one brochure from this one and then leave and only leave with 2 or 3 brochures. Go and see everybody. You paid to go and see everybody at the show. Speak to them.
Well, my tip is that you should, if you see somebody that you're connecting with or you're interested in or you're drawn to their photo, go back. It's okay to walk back around and come back around.
2, 3 times.
Exactly. So speaking of photography, we have...
Lemolin Photography.
And you are based out of where?
Springfield, Massachusetts area.
Okay, and you travel all over New England?
I've been to Cape Cod, Rhode Island, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. So yes, we do travel everywhere.
Okay. Seems to be a little East Coasty, but that's okay.
And is there a particular style that you have with your photography?
Photojournalistic style is, I think, where everybody starts, but then from there, people kind of like want to branch off from there and get a little bit more unique, a little bit more unique with their style of photography. They want to start in one place, but then they want to move out from there. So that's what we do, is we can kind of cover multiple different genres of what people are looking for and be able to incorporate it so we capture the memories of your day as you see them.
Excellent.
Okay, and how do people find you on social media?
Social media, it's Ron Lemolin, RonLemelin, and you can find me on Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube under my name.
Oh, Awesome. Okay, great. And do you have like a wedding, when you're at a bridal show, like what do you try to do to connect with somebody?
First and foremost, the people that come to the shows, the first thing they're going to do is they see the displays. So my display is one of those things that I like to make sure I stand out. So once they do come to my booth, it's about what they're talking. They're talking about the pictures that I've done and how I can do the same thing for their day. So it's about the connection of either attitude-wise, personality-wise, or vision-wise, some way to connect on, no matter if it's a backyard barbecue or if it's a 4-star inn, it doesn't matter. It's about connecting with them about their day.
And I think, obviously, we've always said this, you have to like your photographer because you're with them all day.
Yeah.
You don't have to like Sam.
No.
He's only there just to make you party. It's fine.
You're going to dance anyway.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I always tell people it's like, the DJ goes home, the caterer goes home, and everything else like that. It's the photographers that go do their job, and then when they get home, they still got to back up files, edit all the files, and do all that stuff like that. So there's a lot involved with that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Take care.
Join us next week on the Be Engaged and Inspired podcast for Wedding Responsibilities by the Parents.
Yes, we have part 2 of our continuing series, Wedding Responsibilities. It's all about the parents.
On next week's episode.
Now syndicated on the Wedding Talk channel on YouShook.com radio network, America's radio station.
We're at the Inn at Mount Pleasant. We've been recording our special bridal show type of episode.
Yep.
But before you and I finish up and say goodbye and say get the hell out, I'm meaning you, Sam, not everybody else. Let's throw it over to Ruby so she can thank our sponsors.
Thanks to our sponsors, EasyEventPlanning.com, Meadowbrook Estate, Emerge Cosmetics, Here to the Moon Travel, Destination Weddings Unlimited, Dollar Tree, Honey Fund, and the official new bride name change kit.
Thank you, Ruby. So, how was this for you, Sam?
It was very good. We saw so many people and so many vendors, different vendors selling their wares here, that there's a reason why people go to bridal shows, because you get to see everything all in one space. Isn't that great?
I think it's a great thing. I also think something like a show like this, which are the bridal shows by Kelly, she calls them more boutique bridal shows.
Yes.
Meaning she staggers her guest counts. They come in at different times. I think that was helpful.
That's great.
You weren't
Love
just
it.
handing information out and not talking to anybody.
Absolutely love it. Love it.
It's all good.
All right. And that's it. So,
remember, Sam.
Oh, yes.
You can download us for free wherever you get your favorite podcast. If you subscribe, you get it first because we're here every single Wednesday because I'm forced to hang out with you for the last, 4 seasons? Are we in 4 seasons yet?
4 seasons, yes.
Oh.
You don't get that much for murder.
No, it's true.
The Be Engaged and Inspired Wedding podcast is sponsored by EasyEventPlanning.com. They make planning any event fast and easy. EasyEventPlanning.com. This podcast is produced and copyright by Atmosphere Productions in association with Engaged Connecticut.